Okay, we had some technical difficulties just now. I'm not going to turn the camera again because I seem to have touched the screen and disconnected the live. So let's keep it this way for now. I'll start again. We're in Grenade Hall. This is the second section to the Barbados Wildlife Reserve. This is a natural mahogany forest that they developed. It's on the a cliff face, or I should say on a ridge face, and it comes right off the St. Peter into the St. Andrew area. Magnificent. Very it's sort of like a mixture of what I would say between flower forest and the cocoa hill forest, in that it has some rough terrain. There are lots of these sod stones, old sod stones that are laid down, but they are covered in moss and stuff, as you can see, and they could be a little bit tricky, slippery. So I would say that if you're coming in here, I would recommend that you're sturdy. There are some plateaus up by the actual entrance that are pretty easy to make. But when you start to come into the forest itself, you're getting some fairly steep angles like this without steps. They're just sloping angles with our base with the sod stone. So it can be definitely slippery, especially when wet. There are adequate hand railings around though, which I'm using right now just to make sure that I don't take a tumble down. But what I did is I brought you right down the bottom of the forest this morning so you could hear the peace and the quiet from here. So let us stop for a minute, enjoy that. I catch my breath. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Okay, that's our morning prayers, and thank God obviously for our lives this morning, that we're able to see another beautiful day. Do that as soon as I roll out of bed in the morning. Hit the floor immediately. That is a new thing that I continuously do every day of my life since I found God, literally. And you all may know of the cave up here, but there is a lower elevation cave that's just down below the bat cave, the fruit bat cave. I've been through these this morning and the signals just disappear as I go into them, but I just wanted to point them out to you to let you know that there's a lot more than just the mahogany forest up here. There is a little cave section. It's not a massive cave or anything, but it's a nice addition, nice little touch to this area, definitely. If you want to feel nature and you want to go somewhere different, there's so many places in Barbados. You've seen that. We have a lot more to cover as well. I'm definitely going to take a journey through Turnstile Woods, but I'm going to walk with someone that's experienced in that area because I've only been through there like 2 or 3 times, and I really am not familiar with it, haven't been there for a long time. So rather than go and put myself in a situation of where I do not know where I am, not that I'm going to get lost, because I can always find my way out. Barbados is small, but I want to just make sure that when we go down in there, we do it, you know, with someone that knows. Alright, just taking you around here to show you the cave, or the more popular cave section itself. I don't want to walk through it because I lost signal about halfway through this morning as I went in. But this is what they refer to as their fruit bat cave. I didn't see any bats this morning. I'm not too sure where they are. Maybe they're still flying around. They'll come in later on. But it goes through to the other side onto a plateau where you can look over the forest itself, which is beautiful. If I go any further, I'm going to lose signal, so don't want to do that with you this morning. It's definitely a lovely area. Not even a bird seem to have woken up this morning yet. All I've heard so far really are whistling frogs. There are a couple of birds, and there's some trees that are rubbing together. They're giving a beautiful soothing sound. The piece down here is amazing. There's no one else around, as you can see. I want more time the EMC have somewhere in Barbados to ourselves. No one around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you up by the exit. We couldn't come in that way this morning. The caretaker told me that I would have to use the side entrance, which I did. So we can't really exit through here, but I just want to show you what the top plateau I was mentioning to you, where you can come in case you are like challenged with this kind of hiking. I wouldn't say, as I said, it's not really a hike, but it feels that way. There's a lot of inclines. There are no steps. It's all just laid out itself as like a slope. So you just have to take your time. Beautiful though, well worth the experience. On the top of here is one of these signal stations that made up the chain link in Barbados, that used to signal from all over the island, from down at Needham's Point up to Gun Hill to Cotton Tower, and then Cotton Tower across to here, and then into Spikestown. It was a relay instead of phones, and that is steeped with history up in there. There are a lot of artifacts that they found that they have up there on display. We're not going to get to that this morning, but I am going to post a link that I found on the web pages this morning that is brilliant. Shows you the cave, does a walk through the cave, a video. So I'm going to post that on as well for you to see. Just because I would like you to see a little more than this and also know how to access it in case you want to see the full thing. Obviously, if you're doing it in a video, there's no fear of signal strength, of losing the signal. So it's a lot easier to be able to bring the full package to you. As you can see, it's all cliff face. This is natural Barbados. These cliffs would have represented the coastline originally. This is just one of the elevations, similar to the animal flower cave, but as the island has grown, these would have been originally coastline. All of this area would have been washed, all the softer matter would have been washed away, just leaving the coral mass which forms the cliffs around this island. So if you go to, say, Harrison's Cave, they have an amazing map up there that shows you the elevations and the growth of the island and how it actually formed. And that gives you more of an understanding of what all these cliffs are around the island. All these cliffs would have caves in them because, as I said, the weaker matter would have been washed out, and therefore you would have, you would have had the caves that formed, and that is what you will find all over this island. Wherever you go, on all of the cliffs, there are caves, so you may not see them. I'm just going to stop here actually at this point, and I will post the link later for you that you can have a look at the entire layout and their entrance and their facilities at the top. But this is a pretty good spot just to relax and chill out today and enjoy it. And I will stay on here for a little bit longer, not too much longer, but I will stay here for a little longer and reflect on the peace and nature as it is. So what I'll do is I'll let you experience that for a minute and come walk with me, sit with me and relax with me in beautiful Grenade Hall. Here we go. This is just another alternative for you. You know, you have the Welshman Hall, you have the Cocoa Forest, you have flower forests, you have here. There are many of them, and we're going to visit them all because we're being greeted with open arms. Many people are not even familiar with what I'm doing, but as soon as I send any information to them, they're all eager to, let us gain entry because it's a promotion for their business, and it's also a chance for visitors to see this island. And anyone that owns an attraction here, that is their ultimate objective, to let people see this island and to let them enjoy what they have spent years and years creating. This would have taken a really long time. I visited here for many times over the last years, and this would have taken a long, long time. As you can appreciate, all these sod stones, these are like 40, 50, 60 pounds. So these would be brought in here by hand because no machinery can get in here, as you would know. It could have been dropped like further on the forest, like down the flat area and then lifted here, but either which way, these were brought here by hand. So you can appreciate what has gone in here. It is clearly marked. There's a lot of indications along the way of what the plants are. There's lots of plants in here that have healing properties. There is a signpost at the entrance that tells you what each plant does. It's amazing what plants do. I will take a picture of that. I'll walk around and take a picture of that after we finish the video and share that in the body of this, of this later on today, so you can actually see what the healing properties are of the plants in here. It's quite amazing. And there are pull-up signposts all over. When you pull up the front of them, you'll find all the history and stuff under them. As you can appreciate, this place here has been through a lot of struggles over the last few months. We have had no visitors here, so the upkeep and stuff of this place is not as it would be. Normally these pathways have nothing on them. There's no mahogany pods, but actually I like how it is right now because I can present the natural forest to you as natural as possible. And all of these sod stones have actually started to create their own moss and their own life on them, which is absolutely beautiful. I love that about this space. As you can see, they're very sturdy, strong handrails. These are laid throughout the forest. This goes way down. We were probably maybe about 3/4 way down into the depth of it when we started. I didn't want to go any further down because I didn't want to lose the signal. But this is the coming back up to the entrance area. We're just below the entrance. Maybe I'll just walk through there and show you that. I'm very excited about the future of the EMC. Someone has introduced me to some technology. I made an order for it, and we're going to definitely be offering you something that is superior to what we presently do. It's not going to take away from the rawness. We're going to keep that. There's nothing heavy duty stuff. It's just to make sure that we get a better vision wherever we go. Cleaner, smoother videos. Beautiful. As I said before, these rocks are slippery. So if you're coming down here, make sure don't walk down here with slippers on if you've had rain. You know, just in the last 2 days or anything. We had rains yesterday, we had a few showers this morning, but this would put you on your back without a doubt if you're not careful. So I like to warn people of everything. Can't just expose them to beauty without telling them of the little risks that's involved. And down here, I would say, is definitely slippery. I would be wary for sure. There are trails all over this place. It's quite amazing. I actually walked through here maybe about 10 years ago. The entire place. I had it to myself. I did a lot of still shots, but still shots really don't represent the beauty. You can't capture your sound. I'm going to go quiet here as we climb a section. Let you hear it. You can always pause that later and read it if you would like. This gives you a little information on the forest that I have not given you so far. And this is the entrance. As I said, you can come and sit in these areas here and relax. There's a bar. All the facilities are here. Again, understand that up here has not been open for a long time. So, well, it may be open now, but there's still a lot of work to go on. You will see the ash has settled on some of these sod stones and stuff. So it's not really had any intense cleaning because they're obviously letting nature do that itself. But this is the reason why we had to go around to the side. As I said, I will go around front and take some pictures for you and let you see. The wildlife reserve is just over the other side of that car park. And as you can see, there are also tables on the outside. Everything is over here as well. It's like a separate attraction. There are 2 feeding times. They have a feeding time here at Grenade Hall, and they have a feeding time over the wildlife reserve. So I recommend you check their website, because at that time you'll find troops of monkeys coming out here. There are lots of monkeys. Mostly monkey pictures I have on my page are taken at this location. You know, guys, have a wonderful time. Hope you enjoyed this morning. It's something a little different. Got some amazing attractions lined up for you. I'm getting some very, very encouraging signs from people around the island. So you all be careful, be safe, and get ready for an adventure. We've only just started to explore Barbados. Almost 500 videos up. We're just scratching the surface. You all have a fantastic day and enjoy yourselves from Grenade Hall again in Barbados, of course, the island that we all call our home. Have a great day, everyone, and stay safe. Sorry guys, had to add that. I had a lot of little young monkeys along with one or two of their bigger chaperones out here just having a wonderful time, and I just want to treat you to that as well. Didn't want to walk away and not let you see that. They're all over, literally everywhere. There are probably about maybe 20 to 30 of them out here in these trees, and they're just playing and having a wonderful time. So thought this is an experience that you all would enjoy as well. Look at them just having a ball in the trees. Absolutely beautiful to watch them. You know guys, that's it. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Greetings from Barbados. Love. Best wishes to you all. Remember, stay peaceful today. Don't let anybody disturb your peace. This is how your day has started. Nothing should be able to sway you from what you are trying to do today or what you're trying to accomplish. Stay good. See you all tomorrow. God save life.